Today we are going to discuss about the Industrial Investment Bank of India. Industrial Investment Bank of India occupies an important place in the field of industrial financing. It is one of the important development bank in India. In this section, the origin, objectives, and role of IIBI are given. First one, the Industrial Investment Bank of India. The Industrial Reconstruction Corporation of India Limited was set up in 1971 as a primary agency for rehabilitation of sick industrial unit. It was renamed as Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India (IRAI) by an Act of Parliament with effect from March 1918. RBI, and in March 1997, the Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India itself was renamed as Industrial Investment Bank of India and converted into a limited company to provide operational flexibility to become self-reliant. This is that is Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India was renamed as Industrial Investment Bank of India and it was converted into a limited company. The RBI functioned as the principal credit and reconstruction agency for the industry revival by undertaking modernization, expansion, reorganization, diversification or rationalization of industry and also coordinate similar works of other institutions engaged therein and to assist and rehabilitate the industrial centers. The Industrial Reconstruction Corporation of India Limited was set up in 1971 as a primary agency for rehabilitation of sick industrial unit. It was renamed as Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India (IRBI) by an Act of Parliament with effect from March 20, 1985. In March 1997, the Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India itself was renamed as Industrial Investment Bank of India (IIBI) and converted into a limited company to provide operational flexibility. The Industrial Investment Bank has thus become a full-fledged development financial institution and still now it is continuing its traditional role of nurturing the sick industrial units in India. The major objectives of IIBI are to grant loans and advances to industrial concern. Second one, to underwrite stock, shares, bonds and debentures. Third one, to guarantee loans or deferred payments and performance obligations of any contracts undertaken by industry. And fourth one, to act as an agent of central and state government, reserve bank, state bank, scheduled commercial and state cooperative bank, public financial institution, SFCs, etc. These are the important objectives of IIBI. Important functions of IIBI are development activities such as providing infrastructural facilities, raw material, consultancy, managerial and merchant banking services for the reconstruction and development of industrial concern and providing machinery and other equipments on lease or hire purchase basis. That is, the most important function of IIBI is development activities such as providing infrastructural facilities, raw materials and other facilities for the reconstruction and development of industrial concerns and provision of machinery and other equipments on the lease or hire purchase basis. Second important function is that IIBI is empowered to take over management and or possession or both and can transfer by way of lease and sale the property of defaulting industrial concern. That is, they can take over the possession of the industrial units which have the problems. Third function is that it can prepare schemes for reconstruction by scaling down the liabilities to submit the scheme of merger or amalgamation for approval of the central government. That is, it can prepare schemes for the reconstruction by scaling down reducing the liabilities, etc. And next important function is that the bank borrow funds from the government and also by way of issuing funds, bonds and debentures. They borrow funds and they can raise the funds by issuing bonds and debentures, and these funds can be utilized for reconstruction of the or for the revival and the reconstruction of the industrial units. The role of IIB are term loan assistance for the project finance, short duration non-project asset-backed financing, working capital and other short-term loans to companies, equity subscription, asset credit, equipment finance, investment in capital market and money market instruments. That is, the important role of IIB include term loan assistance, short duration non-project asset-backed financing, provision of the working capital and other short-term loans to companies, equity subscription, asset credits, equipment finance, and investment in capital market and money market investment. These are the important role of IIBI. That is, they mainly provide financial assistance and other assistance to the industrial sector. These are the important role of IIBI.